What is going on, everyone? Welcome into Big Time Football Talk. So I want to get into the NFC North preview. Obviously, it was a little bit of a struggle for my hometown Detroit Lions last year. Just 3 wins. Stafford got hurt, and things just kind of fell apart. Kerryon Johnson also got hurt. Their pass defense was just an absolute wreck. Injuries on the defensive side of the ball. But the draft, things are looking up for the draft. Jeff Okudah and DeAndre Swift, both guys I think will make huge impacts year one for the Detroit Lions. Love both those players. Love what Swift can do running between the tackles in the passing game, like what Okudah does in coverage. He's outstanding. He's got length. He's got size. He's got good enough speed to cover. So things should be looking up for the Detroit Lions. I'm not a believer in Bob Quinn and the coaching staff, but better talent and immediate impact guys should should make for at least an improvement on a 3-win season. If not a lot of improvement, then it could be it for Bob Quinn and Matt Patricia. But the GreenBay-Packers really clicked with first-year coach Matt LaFleur, and Aaron Rodgers had a pretty solid season, lost his confidence at the end, which was tough, but had a lot of bright spots on the GreenBay-Packers defense. Zadarius Smith is a guy that really showed out for him. Jerry Alexander played well at corner. They have some better players on the defensive side of the ball. I think that was key for the Green Bay Packers. Receivers, a position that's kind of iffy for the Packers other than Devontae Adams. Adams is their go-to guys. I mean, they have some other guys that are solid. Aaron Jones was really key to the running game. Love Aaron Jones. I was a believer in Aaron Jones a couple years ago when McCarthy was there. I didn't think McCarthy gave him enough carries. And they started to give the ball more to Aaron Jones. It just led to more balanced offense and helped out Rodgers. But Chicago Bears, a disappointment. Mitchell Trubisky, really up and down. I was a believer in Mitch Trubisky at first, but now I'm really starting to question because he's got flashes. He's an athletic guy. I really like what he does throwing on the run, but Matt Nagy, I think, is a great play caller. I think the first year they kind of designed some good plays and really were able to get Trubisky, doing some things on the run, and then defensive have kind of adjusted to that, and I think he's lost some confidence, really not making as many plays anymore. Bears defense really wasn't as stout as it has been, the 2018 season, you really saw that Bears defense that was really good. They got Khalil Mack in the trade. They still had Leonard Floyd. They had a lot of talent on that defense. Eddie Jackson had an outstanding year with interceptions. I think he led the league in interceptions, a couple pick sixes. Eddie Jackson, one of the better stories in the NFL, got hurt in college, slipped to the 4th round, and then has been very good at safety for the Chicago Bears. Minnesota Vikings, obviously there's the Dalvin Cook thing is not really going to help this team. And then Kirk Cousins, I think Vikings fans aren't really impressed with him, especially with all the money they're paying him. I've defended Kirk Cousins, but it's I don't know if he's a guy that's going to take them to that next level. They're a team that's aging on the defensive side of the ball now. You see Xavier Rhodes is gone. He was a staple there. Still got Danielle Hunter. Danielle Hunter, one of my favorite players in the NFL. Outstanding defensive end. But Minnesota Vikings are going to have some decisions to make. Do you trade Dalvin Cook now? What do you do with which guys do you re-sign in the aging defense? Offensive line has always been a concern for the Vikings. I have them drafting a running back first round in the latest mock draft, but I think there's a lot of other places they could go. Offensive line's kind of always the one that you think of first, but defense is really where they could be looking to, and look for some guys to get traded. But I think, I don't know. This is tough. This is a division that could really be wide open. I mean, wide open as in teams just not as good to average, like the NFC East. So, but I'm not going to make any predictions yet. I'm just kind of just a brief rundown of the teams. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at BigTimeFootball5. You guys wanted some more NFL talk, so it's coming. Tell me, give me some recommendations of topics you guys want to talk about, and let's get some discussion in the comments. Tell me who you think's going to win the NFC North and why. Thanks for tuning in to Big Time Football Talk. Until next time, peace.